Cupcake Challenge is a game for 2 to 4 aspiring pastry chefs, in which you're competing to assemble the most sensational and appealing cupcake tower, but there are only so many cupcakes available. Players will compete for the cupcakes by blind bidding for the chance to add them to their tower. Once added to their tableau, cupcakes will give you points, end goal criteria like types of icing and decorations, and some give you gameplay altering abilities. The active player selects one of the cupcakes on display to roll for. Players will secretly bid for how many dice they will roll in an attempt to win the cupcake, with the lowest bidder winning. Ties cancel each other, with the next highest bidder winning. The winner takes as many white dice as their bid and puts half their bid rounded up on the table. Then the player adds any extra dice from the bottom row bonus, their tableau, or from tokens up to a maximum of 2 extra dice. When they roll, if they meet or exceed the target, they add the cupcake to their tower. If they don't, the card is discarded from the game and they take a bonus token matching the color of the card for later use. If a player bids 0, they may pick up all their spent tokens from the table to use again. The game ends when one player completes their towers and then all players score. The 3 things I think are exceptional about Cupcake Challenge are blind bidding. Blind bidding is always very dynamic on its own. But in this game, the winner leaves half their tokens on the table and can't pick them up again until they bid 0. This system leads to some very strategic bidding as you monitor what other players still have in their hand to bid with. Push your luck dice rolling. You want to bid lowest number of dice to roll, but still want to be able to meet the target. There are a number of ways to add or manipulate dice, so you want to choose cupcakes and build your tableau strategically. Paths to victory. There are a number of paths to victory. Do you try to rush the endgame by building cheap and fast? Do you build strategically to get the endgame goals? Or do you work at building a few higher point cupcakes and try to dominate that way? On top of all of this, Cupcake Challenge has a very appealing table presence with the colorful and decorated cupcakes in a pyramid on the table.